Quincy Jones, the legendary musician, producer, and visionary behind some of the most iconic music of the 20th century, has passed away at the age of 91. His publicist, Arnold Robinson, confirmed that Jones passed away peacefully at his home in Belvedere, California, on Sunday night. A statement released by his family reflected their deep love and admiration for him. Tonight, with full but broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones' passing. And although this is an incredible loss for our family, we celebrate the great life that he lived and know there will never be another like him. Jones' extraordinary career spanned more than 7 decades, earning him 28 Grammy Awards and recognition as one of the most influential jazz musicians and producers of the 20th century. Beyond his work in jazz, Jones made pioneering contributions to pop, soul, R&B, and film, transforming the landscape of American entertainment. His production of Michael Jackson's Thriller, the best-selling album in history, became a landmark moment in music, and his role as a cultural icon extended beyond his work with Jackson to collaborations with Frank Sinatra, Ray Charles, and countless other music legends. For fans, musicians, and producers alike, Quincy Jones was a visionary whose talent and creative spirit knew no bounds. Early life and passion for music. Born on March 14, 1933, in Chicago, Illinois, Quincy Delight Jones Jr. grew up during a turbulent time in American history. Raised during the Great Depression, his childhood was marked by poverty, but even then, his passion for music was undeniable. His family faced numerous challenges, including his mother's battle with schizophrenia, which led to significant instability during his formative years. Jones' father, Quincy Jones Sr., worked as a carpenter and did his best to support his family. But the young Quincy often found solace in music. His early exposure to jazz set the stage for what would become a lifelong career in music. In his teenage years, Jones moved with his family to Seattle, Washington, where he met a young Ray Charles. The two quickly bonded over their shared love of music, and this friendship would be instrumental in Jones' career path. The two began working together, and Jones soon found himself at the heart of Seattle's vibrant jazz scene, an experience that would shape his creative style and push him towards the world of professional music. Following high school, Jones was awarded a scholarship to the prestigious Berklee College of Music in Boston. However, his career took off so quickly that he left school to pursue opportunities in the professional music scene. He soon began touring with jazz great Lionel Hampton, which provided him with invaluable experience and connected him with the broader jazz community. Breaking barriers at Mercury Records. In 1957, Jones signed with Mercury Records, where he would break new ground as one of the first black executives at a major American record label. This was an extraordinary achievement during a period of intense racial segregation in the United States. Despite facing numerous challenges, Jones rose through the ranks and became a vice president at Mercury, marking the significant milestone for both his career and the entertainment industry. At Mercury, Jones played a key role in promoting jazz and popularizing the genre to a wider audience. His influence helped propel Mercury into one of the top record labels in the country. During this time, Jones honed his skills as an arranger and composer, working with big band orchestras and jazz ensembles. His reputation for precision and creativity quickly grew, and his work began to attract the attention of some of the biggest names in the music industry. As Jones himself put it, "I don't believe in limitations. I believe in doing everything I'm passionate about." This unyielding spirit would define the rest of his career, pushing him into new and ambitious projects that would change music forever. Collaboration with Frank Sinatra and the start of a legendary career. One of Quincy Jones' most enduring and influential partnerships was with Frank Sinatra. The two first crossed paths in the 1960s, and Jones soon became Sinatra's arranger and conductor, working with him on several notable albums, including Sinatra at the Sands. Sinatra, who famously referred to Jones as Q, deeply respected his musical genius, and the two developed a close friendship that would last a lifetime. Jones' contributions to Sinatra's work extended beyond the studio. He famously reworked Sinatra's classic, "Fly Me to the Moon," transforming the song from a waltz into a swinging jazz masterpiece. The song became an instant classic and was even used in the Apollo 10 mission, forever linking Jones' work with one of humanity's most historic achievements. Through his collaborations with Sinatra, Jones solidified his reputation as a master arranger, and the success of their partnership further propelled him into the world of mainstream music. The iconic partnership with Michael Jackson. If there is one collaboration that defined Quincy Jones' career, it is undoubtedly his work with Michael Jackson. Jones and Jackson first crossed paths while working on the 1978 film The Wiz, in which Jackson starred alongside Diana Ross. Jones was the music supervisor for the film, and he quickly recognized Jackson's unique talent and potential. This chance encounter led to one of the most successful partnerships in music history. Jones produced 3 of Jackson's albums: Off the Wall, 1979, Thriller, 1982, and Bad, 1987. Each album showcased Jones' exceptional ability to blend pop, funk, and R&B elements into a cohesive sound that captivated listeners around the world. Thriller, in particular, remains a cultural phenomenon, with over 66 million copies sold worldwide, making it the best-selling album of all time. Jones' production on Thriller helped establish Jackson as the king of pop and set new standards for the music industry. The album's success not only brought Jackson unprecedented fame, but also elevated Jones to the status of a living legend in the world of production. Jones' influence on Jackson's music extended beyond just the technical aspects. He encouraged Jackson to take risks, both creatively and personally, and the result was a series of albums that pushed the boundaries of popular music. From the haunting bass line of Billie Jean to the infectious energy of Beat It, Jones' contributions to Thriller created a sound that has stood the test of time, cementing his legacy as one of the most innovative producers in history. Pioneering contributions to film and television. In addition to his accomplishments in music, Quincy Jones made significant contributions to film and television. He began scoring films in the 1960s, with notable works including The Pawnbroker and In the Heat of the Night. His work on these films demonstrated his ability to convey complex emotions through music, and he became one of the first black composers to achieve mainstream success in Hollywood. One of his most acclaimed scores was for Steven Spielberg's The Color Purple, 1985, based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Alice Walker. The film, which tells the story of an African-American woman's struggles in the early 20th century, was praised for its powerful storytelling and Jones' emotionally evocative score. Jones received an Academy Award nomination for his work on the film, and his involvement helped bring stories of Black life and culture to a wider audience. Jones' impact on television was equally profound. In the 1990s, he launched Quincy Jones Entertainment, a production company responsible for bringing shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to audiences. Starring a young Will Smith, the show became a cultural phenomenon and helped launch Smith's career. Through his work in television, Jones continued to introduce diverse stories and perspectives to mainstream audiences, further establishing his role as a trailblazer in American entertainment. We Are the World, and advocacy for humanitarian causes. Quincy Jones was not only a visionary in music and entertainment, but also a passionate advocate for social change. One of his most impactful contributions came in 1985 when he produced the charity single, We Are the World. Written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie, the song brought together some of the biggest names in music, including Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, and Bruce Springsteen, to raise funds for famine relief in Africa. The single was a massive success, raising millions of dollars and becoming a symbol of unity and compassion.